Hey Draw, welcome to Horsehead Bookends for another Gaming Friday. Today we are going to sit down and play Federation from Eagle Gryphon Games. The universe is organized into many federations which trade, intrigue, and develop. One of these federations, still not fully developed yet, with 5 member planets, wants a new delegation to join them, but you are not the only one having your sights set on the Federation. Federation is a 2-to-4 player worker placement style game, which does have an interesting mechanic. Your workers that you're placing are actually two-sided. One you use to cast votes, and the other side you use to fund projects. Right now I have it set up for a 3-player game, so we are going to take a look at that now. The game is played over 5 rounds. At the end of 5 rounds, the person with the most victory points wins. So let's take a look. Okay, so Federation set up for a 3-player game. We have the purple player, we have the green player, and we have the yellow player down at the bottom of the screen. Now, Federation plays exactly like a normal worker placement game. You have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 different sections where you can place workers depending on where you want to go. Your main selection is in this board right here, which is the Senate seat. You have 3 rows from bottom to top, and you also have 6 columns. Now each 6 columns has a special project that will score at the end of the game if you get the track all the way up to its highest point. The actions you take are based on what you select over here on the Senate, and we'll just go through them right now. The orange planet right down here is the mining planet, where you will get resources by moving your little meeple up the track. The blue planet over here, as you move your sorcerer meeples around there, you get different items for funding when you actually fund one of the projects. You have the purple planet down here, where you can pick your erudites. That will help you get bonus abilities, usually once per turn. And you select them. There are 3 levels, level 1, level 2, level 3. Then there is the yellow planet down there, which you can trade up your different gems, which are over here. And all the gems do have meanings. They have names for them, but I'm not exactly sure. But it does go in order: purple, green, blue, and then gold, gold being the most. And then you have up here is the green planet, which you can make production things that happen not just immediately, but every round. Like you get to get extra spaceships, you can trade up, you can move up one of your markers, and you can actually get some extra bonus tiles over there. And here are some super projects that you can also fund. When I said that this is a worker placement game, it basically is, you have little chips right here that are double-sided. On one side there is a number, and on the other side there is a check mark. You will place your chips around the Senate board to activate actions on the different planets, or if you don't want to do that, to cause a vote, because there'll be 2 different things that we're voting on every turn. You can actually just fund a project by adding a check mark to your resource board down at the bottom. The game is played over 5 rounds, and in a 3- and 2-player game, we actually have these tiles that will block out certain Senate actions. So I'm just going to give these a quick shuffle, and we'll set that up, and we'll start. Okay, so right now for the first one, we cannot use the blue planet and the red planet, the purple planet on the yellow side, and we cannot use the orange planet on the purple side. So that's what we're going to start with. So X corresponds to the round in play, so that gets a 0, and we are in round 1, so that will get a 1 on that side. Oh, sorry, that gets over here as a 0, and the orange planet gets a 1 over there. And let's see what we are voting on. Alright, so right now we are voting on, we get 2 victory points for every worker we have in a green planet, or we get 2 victory points for every worker we have in a purple planet down there, depending on what the vote is. So, purple goes first, and let's get started. Alright, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my level 3 token, and I am going to put it over there on the purple planet and carry out a purple action, and I am going to take this green guy right here, which gives me an immediate action that I get to get one of the bonuses up in the green planet on the protection phase without spending a robot. So I am going to move up on the authority scale on my board. And since I got this and I used it, he goes face down right there. Because now if I get another one, I can take the one above him because I do have a green. And this will put me up by 1. So that is my turn. So it is now time for green to go. And I think what green is going to do is, green is going to take a level 1 action here. And they are actually going to fund on the orange planet. So they get one of their check marks on the orange planet, and they get to move up 1 right there, and they will get 2 purple gems. Now they could do a special mission by flying their spaceship out there, but because they are still only level 1 on the authority track, they need to be at least level 2, they cannot use their spaceship to do that. So we got 2 gems, and now it is yellow's turn. Alright, so I think yellow is going to come over here, and they want to do, they're going to cast, they're actually going to go to the green planet over there, and oh, they can't pay anything yet. Alright, so they can't do that yet. So they need some, they're going to actually go to the blue planet. Actually, what they're going to do is they're going to do this. They're going to get a purple for next time, and they are going to move their wizard up 1. So the yellow is going to move here and take this token right there, which will give them an authority and an extra +2 on a vote next round. That's not terrible. Alright, I need some gems. So what I'm going to do, I think... Alright, so we are going to do this. And get one of these here for a trade action, and we either get to get a check. We can get a check, or we can get a purple for free. And if I get a check, then I can use a spaceship for another. I'm just going to take a purple crystal. Alright, it is now green's turn, and green has 2 of those. So green, and actually no one's voted on that side, so green I think is going to vote on that side, and green is going to shoot for that green planet. So they're going to go there and vote on the green planet. Oh, yellow planet, so I do get a check mark. Oh, didn't do that before. Purple gets a check mark on the yellow. Oh, and I can fly a spaceship there. And then I could take another action, and I get 3. So, oh, I'm going to take 3 more purples. How about that? 2, 3. Alright, so green went. Green put a 3 on the green planet there. So, green is going to build one of, by spending a purple. And now green can upgrade. And he can trade up, so he's going to trade a purple to a green. And we got that, purple to green. And he gets a green check mark on his. All right, it's yellow's turn. Yellow is actually going to go over here, so it funds that project. Yellow gets a green, and they carry out this, so yellow is actually going to, oh, hold on, he doesn't get a check mark. He did not fund anything. And purple, that should have been a check mark on that side. Oh, had to make some adjustments. So yellow is, and that goes up. All right, that put that up one, that one up one. That should be up two. And yellow is going to, yellow gets a check mark on the green, even though they can't fly their ship there. And yellow is going to go here and trade in a purple for a green. All right, back to purple. Whew, there's a lot of choices. There's a whole lot of choices to do. All right, it's back to purple's turn. What I think purple is going to do is, purple is going to go, see, purple has the votes. So, and that's not going to do anything. Yeah, well, it'll give him a check mark there. All right, purple is going to take this and go here. Now you could pay one purple to take the action on any planet. So since I have that, I might as well just go here, move that up one, and pay a purple. And now I'm going to take the action on any planet. I'm going to take the action on this and take that token. Okay, and now it is green's turn. Green has a green. Can't really do a lot of that. So green is going to go to, green is actually going to take, green is actually going to take the vote of 2 that they have, and they're going to put it right down on here. And that means they get the first player token, and they get any hero token of their choice. So right now, I think they're going to take one of these. And these slot in right over here. They don't get any points for the first one, but as you build up, you get more and more. So that was easy. It's yellow's turn now. So yellow wants to, oh, this is easy. Yellow's going to, yellow's going to go right over here and move this up 2. 1, 2. And they are done. So now it is purple's final turn. And they have a 2. They have also 3 purple gems. So I think what purple is going to do is, purple really wants their vote because they're going to get points for it. And they're not, but that's only given 5, 3, 4, 5, 6, and the yellow side already has 6. So let's try to get a green planet going so we can get some points at the end of the round. So let's do here. We're going to do that so we get a check on green planet right there. We get a purple token. Another purple token that we have, and we get to put one of our robots. We're going to build this, and we can trade up. So we're going to trade up a purple to a green. All right, and purple's done. Green, last one. What is green going to do? What can green do? Green is actually going to give a vote to here, to move him up 1. He's not going to get any hero tokens that he qualifies for yet. So I'm going to move this up 1. He can actually do a special mission now because he's up, his authority is up. So we're going to do a special mission on the orange planet. He's sending his ship out there because he already has a check mark. So green's moving up 1 of those. And now he gets 1 purple and 1 green. And, oh, 1, 2, 1, 2. That should have 1, none, none, and that's up 2. Okay, green is done for the round, and now it's yellow's turn. And yellow is going to, they have 2 greens. Whew, there's not a lot left. Yellow can take a ship and a check mark, and I think maybe that's what they're gonna do. But they also have they can get a +1 for that, but then they'll have to pay an upkeep. Or they have to pay anything. Huh. I don't know if I want them to pay a... So let's do... Well, they can get a green and get 2... No, I don't think they're ready for that. 2 blues for... Alright, I think they're going to get a ship and a check mark. So they're going to put that here. That goes up 1. They'll get a ship. And they're going to get a check mark. And I think we're going to check mark on this orange planet. And as a special action, they're going to fly a ship there. And they get to take an orange action. And they're going to go here and get 2 purple. Alright, the action phase is done now. And now we have to move to the executive phase, which has a bunch of other steps. Alright, the first thing is the income of the production structure. So, the only people who have built structures right now are purple and green. So they can trade up again if they want. So purple is definitely going to trade up 1 purple to a green. Green is going to trade up 1 green to a blue. And yellow has nothing on there for production. Alright, payment for the level of authority. Purple is only level 2, green is level 2, yellow is level 2. They don't pay for level of authority. Funding the major projects. Did any major projects get funded? No, not yet. Majority for each floor of the Senate. So let's see who has the majority. It is tied. And for the what you score here is what your level of authority is. So right here it's 2, so everyone gets 2. Everyone has 2. Over here we have 1, 2, 3, 4. They're tied. Yellow is not. They get nothing. So green and purple up another 2. 1, 2. And the top level, it's just yellow. Yellow gets another 2. So we are still tied. Determine the results of the vote. We have 3 over on the purple side, and we have 3, 4, 5, 6 on this side. So this wins. We get 2 victory points for every 1 presence in the green. And right now, so purple would get 1, and green would get 1. And now we reset the game. The tiles come back. We come up with 2 new laws to vote on, and we flip a new tile to block out the games. So let's talk about that first round. Okay, so that was Federation from Eagle Gryphon Games. Granted, that was only 1 round of the 5 that you normally play in a regular game, and I did enjoy it. It was It wasn't anything special, let me first start out by saying, but as far as a worker placement game went, I thought it was very interesting, especially with the dual-sided worker placement effect, where you can either set up votes for the end of the round, or you can use it to push forward a project, which I believe gets scored at the end of the game and can be worth a lot of points. I thought that there is a whole lot to do. I'm not gonna lie. You have a lot of different choices, and at first it doesn't seem like you need the resources in the game, which are the purple, green, blue, and yellow gems. But as I was trying to make selections to want to do things, I realized that I actually did need them, and sometimes you can't get them. I can see it being really hard to not get blocked from what you need to do to complete your goals. I really do want to play this at 4 players to see how it works with no blocking of the set of actions, and everyone just tries to get what they need to get to complete the game. So hopefully I can get this to the table with a group of friends and we can play it at 4 player. But for now, again, I liked it. I didn't think it was anything special, but it was really interesting. The worker placement mechanic, I do enjoy worker placement games, so my review can be a bit biased, but it was fun and I really look forward to playing it again. If you like the video, please give it a thumbs up. Also, please don't forget to click on subscribe, ring the notification bell, get notified anytime I upload a new video. Questions or comments, feel free to post them below and I'll get back to you as soon as possible. Otherwise, talk to you later.